Hello, I'm Jose from the Merrimack River Watershed Council. This video will be explaining how to perform a blank out in the field on a water quality testing day. During scientific analysis, such as what we conduct on our testing days, we want to test our own procedures to make sure we're not creating false positives in our collected data. What I mean by that is, we want to be sure we are avoiding cross-contamination, when some external variable that could affect our results is affecting our results and creating false or inaccurate data. Examples of this could be touching the inside of the sample bottle, dropping the cap on the ground, leaving some river water in the bridge sampling contraption between sampling days, even just carpet dust from your car landing inside of something. To make sure this isn't happening, we include field blanks as part of our sampling procedure. Mistakes happen, and that's okay, but we want to make sure that our procedure includes checks and balances to catch any potential contamination. All sites are given 1 to 2 100 milliliter sampling bottles, depending on the site, though you may receive an extra bottle and you may be asked to collect the field blank. They'll be written on the bottle. As always, we ask that you put on the provided disposable gloves to protect you from contaminated water and to keep all our samples as clean as possible. We also ask that you please properly dispose of these used gloves. Don't put them back into the testing bag or leave them strewn on the ground at the site. What you want to do is take your bridge sampling contraption and generously spray it down with deionized water, inside and out. You should do this the same way you do before each time you use your bridge contraption anyways, whether collecting a blank sample or not. After doing so, pour about 100 milliliters of water into the bridge sampling contraption jar. You don't need to measure it, you just want to eyeball it enough to fill in a normal sampling bottle. When you do this, be careful not to touch the inside of the DI bottle or to set down the DI sprayer onto the ground when you're opening the bottle. We don't want to contaminate these either. Pour the water from the bridge sampling contraption jar into one of your sample bottles, labeled blank, along with the date and time. To perform a field blank using just a sampling bottle, take the blank bottle and open it with gloved hands. Take your DI bottle, open this, being sure not to put this on the ground, and fill your sample bottle. You may then recap your sampling bottle. With the bottle filled, you can chuck it in your cooler with the rest of the normal collected samples and bring them to the office. If you follow the procedure correctly, the hope will be that we will have the bottle analyzed with the rest of the samples and it comes back uncontaminated or blank. That is why we call it a blank. This has been a video on how to perform a blank sample. Remember, if anything still isn't clear or you have any questions, don't hesitate to call your water quality monitoring coordinator. Thank you for your time.